Why can't you're wasting so much apple? I don't understand why you are not using the peeler. You're not a pro. You're wasting all that apple. I had it measured out, brat. Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Naya. Alright, tonight we're going to be making 3 items. I have the ingredients that's necessary on the background of the video, so hopefully that's showing for y'all. We're making mashed potatoes tonight, a baked potato, and applesauce. I hear a lot of echo. Yep. Alright, so we're currently still trying to set up. Little off. Potato was hanging out of the water. Alright, so the first recipe we're going to work on is the baked potato, since that one's going to take about an hour to cook. You should preheat your oven to 425 degrees. The recipe, because I'm using the recipe from school, so if you want to modify it, by all means, do what you will for seasoning purposes. So just wash the potato, pierce the skin with a fork to allow the steam to escape. You want to rub your potato with the oil and then sprinkle it with salt. And place it on a sizzle pan and bake it at 425 degrees for about 45 minutes to an hour. You'll be able to tell if the potato is done if you can insert a toothpick or apply pressure to it without it resisting. So we're going to start there.
I made chunks for you.
Alright, thank you. My little sous chef is dicing some apples for the applesauce. Don't smile. Alright, so baked potato.
It's dummy thick.
I'm using our cast iron little skillet because I don't have the fancy tools that the school has. So it never said how many holes to put into it, so I'm just going to put a bunch. Just whatever. What's the worst that happens? My potato deflates?
Yep.
Guess we don't find out. This is why I am a rookie. Don't ask me why I'm over the sink like it's gonna squirt out potato juices everywhere. Welcome to the stream.
Well,
Oh, wow.
Like apple.
It will not. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm a little disorganized. There's a lot. Well, 3 recipes isn't a lot, but my brain says it is. And I have to take a picture for school. Because this may or may not be homework.
There we go.
Good job, Boots. Okay. Oops. Perfect. Alright. I've had the oven heating up for probably about 20 minutes now. Like I said a little bit ago, you put it at 425 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and lather these potatoes with some oil, and then I have the salt in a container. So excited. Personally, I would have probably used olive oil. But the recipe's calling for vegetable oil, so we'll just do it the way they say to do it. Because the school knows best, right?
Yep.
So much lathering. You are supposed to pre-wash your potato, so don't just grab a dirty old, fresh from the ground potato. I pre-washed them before the stream as part of my prep. Some people won't. Don't be that person. I also, hey Bill. Go ahead, Mary. Okay. Yeah. Hey, boo. Look at both of you. Thanks, guys. Alright, so it says 45 minutes to an hour. I grabbed really big potatoes, so it's probably more towards the hour mark. So I'm going to go ahead and stick them in the oven and then start on the mashed potatoes. It is hot.
What is his name?
Veal? Come here.
No.
Please.
I have to wash my hands anyway.
Yeah, well, come here. Don't hug me. Go in front of the camera. Come on. Stop being a brat. Go ahead.
I give a shout out to Vild for giving me a birthday card.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like, wow.
I said.
Wow.
All
right. Recipes over here. Trust me, I'm this disorganized in real life, too. He says you're welcome.
Please.
You'll be fine. You got more apples to cut. Slave.
I'm not your slave.
Go.
I'm your daughter.
All right. So the recipe from school for mashed potatoes, which is actually pretty bomb. Because our chef made it for us. My knife. I'll wash that in a second. The mashed potatoes calls for the pound of the potatoes, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 ounces of unsalted butter, 1/3 of a cup of heavy cream, salt, and white pepper, both to taste. Now, this is all for individual servings. We doubled the recipe for the mashed potatoes and the applesauce because it's going to be 2 of us eating it and not just one. So definitely modify the recipe to cater however many people you're feeding. Recipe, easy. It says to wash and peel the potatoes, cut them in uniform sized pieces. I've only peeled so far. Place the potatoes in a medium-sized saucepan, cover them with water, and add 2 teaspoons of salt to the water. I am using a saucepan. And like I said before, feel free to season how you would like them seasoned because it's pretty bland. I am currently in the process of dicing the butter.
Don't forget to say, wash your potatoes just in case because somebody could have touched it.
No.
And I coronavirus.
They are out. Worry wart over here has been with my father for too long.
You're also worried about it because you're making us wear a mask.
Alright. It's because we're all in here. Everybody followed us. Cats, dog.
Well, except for one.
The whole house.
Except for one.
There, shut your face.
Maybe.
I will stab you. Beep, 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 beep.
I love you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So,
They're all turning orange.
that's fine. Just hurry up then. Because it's not going to take me long to start the mashed potato. That's less butter. Boop, boop, and boop. Generally, definitely clean your utensils between uses, especially when you go from starchy items. I just did butter. So here's our 4 ounces of diced butter. I don't think you guys can see me cutting over here. Boop. Trying to avoid the sink area, but diced butter. Potatoes, keep the salt. It's pretty interchangeable. Heavy cream. Like I said, I doubled the recipe, so it's 2/3, not just 1/3. Pepper. I'm just gonna use a pepper grinder. I'm not gonna measure out my pepper because there's really no point. That's really to taste. So if I remembered where I put my pepper, I guess we're opening. All right. Set mine to 2 because I like to see some pepper flakes. Oh, that's a potato in the oven. Kitchen scale. If you don't have one, that one works great. I've already washed these potatoes. Half of them are still wet. So I'm going to go ahead and peel these, put them over there, start cutting them up to get them in the water with salt. Really easy. Take the peeler, go towards you. I think any peeler should work about the same.
You said don't go towards you. There we go. Our apples are done. They have 3 more to do.
Find any imperfections, just go ahead and cut them. My chef will be grading me on that. So I might seem like I'm going after every little thing, and that's why. The most important thing to do when you get in your kitchen, wash your hands. Alright. I'm going to throw this out real quick. Be right back. Okay. So I'm going to put the peeler in the sink. For the most part, all this is done. So now I'm going to go ahead and start getting the potatoes and cutting them up into even pieces. Always cut with your hand and little claw. That way when you cut, you don't reach your fingers because they're tucked under. Since I'm only making mashed potatoes, for the chef, I'm going to show him the pretty picture, but I'm going to use all my scraps because waste not, want not. Potatoes are expensive. If any of you have gone to the store lately, the prices are going up. Milk's like, what, $4 a gallon? I know, I didn't know now. Technically, they don't even need to be this small. So I'm going to do the next ones as medium dice. Because they really don't have to be this small for mashed potatoes. What he doesn't know won't kill him. Alright. Trying to think of how I want to go about this. I'm going to cut them in half. And then in thirds and then a half again. It's probably going to be the same exact size of what I just did. A little bit bigger. It's finding that happy medium. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to turn on the light. The sun just went behind a cloud. Okay. It's much better. I know I'm doing a no-no. I'm not cutting the right way. You really need to take your time.
Get it.
Nope. Throw it away. Two more potatoes. Then we'll be going.
I got 2 more apples.
Nice.
I have to clean up my mess.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess.
It's not a little bit, it's a lot.
Could be worse.
True. It's gonna be because that's what I'm supposed to do.
It's okay. Part of cooking always
has a mess involved.
I don't know why I just did that. Don't mind me. Little crazy day. Really should put the flat side down. And yeah. Chef wants mise en place. Which is our whole station set up. Almost like the way we would do it in school. Alright. Put this back over. I'm going to go ahead and start this. And turn on the hot. Damn, that's hot. Look. I'm going to go ahead and start this pan for the heavy cream. The mashed potatoes. So the heavy cream you want hot. I think you end up adding the butter in it. Pass the potatoes to a ricer. I don't have a colander or a ricer. I do have a strainer. Well, a colander, I guess. A ricer. Add the hot cream and butter. Mix thoroughly. Season to taste with salt and white pepper. Keep warm. Okay. This is the adventure. Simple recipes for now. More intermediate in the future. Alright. So potatoes are in the oven. Mashed potatoes are cut. Okay. Baked potatoes are in the oven. Mashed potatoes are cut and on the stove as well as the heavy cream. Heavy cream is heating up. So once the potatoes are done, then we'll be able to add the heavy cream and the butter and mix it up. And from the sound of it, she's almost done peeling the apples for the applesauce. It's like she forgot how I told her how to peel apples.
I did. It keeps
It's funny
going
to watch.
I think
I'm going to get graded on your lot.
it keeps going silent.
I don't understand why it's so hard for you. Jeez, you still have another one? Sorry, we have a sous chef table kind of set up off camera. We are peeling these apples real quick. I don't have a lot of shelf space to work with, or counter rather, so we kind of had to do like a makeshift thing to get it to work. Even after I told you not to make them that small, you still make them that small. Watch out. The fact that I have to saw at it shows how dull this knife is. I have a knife sharpener, I can only sharpen. Want to? Yep. See how I'm feeling with the knife? Yeah. That's how you should have been doing it, not the way you were. All they had to do was be this big. You didn't have to be little bitty baby. Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna try something. No, we're making applesauce. It needs to be somewhat big. So when you're doing your applesauce, welcome to the stream. When you're doing your applesauce, you want to make sure your apples are pretty uniform. Yes, you want them diced so then they cook down and they're not as chunky. Now, if you want a little bit of chunk, then you want to make sure that they're a little thicker. I like chunky applesauce, so we're making ours a little thick. That's a perfect piece. For example, if she was dicing the apples, I like them this thick. There is a very big difference between our two apples. Hers would make a nice, smooth applesauce. Mine's going to make a nice, slightly chunky applesauce because al dente. For the win.
I just like smooth applesauce.
Oh, wow. We getting chunky. Wait, you already gave up?
I had to put up this.
Look at this view. It's the whole thing.
It was the same thing. I did. But just thinner. Like more to the edge.
Right.
Yours just like has a lot of a little bit more apple ahead.
Whatever.
Mine was like
Don't you sit there and tell me you cut better than me. Oh, I'll stab you. I'm kidding. The skin is my favorite.
it's skinned apples.
But I take them off. You don't want skin in your applesauce. Some is okay because that makes it a little bit more authentic. But you don't want the skin in your applesauce. Right. Apples are done. Oh, I gotta stir the cream. Mother trucker.
Don't say that word.
I said trucker. That was hot.
Everybody probably knew it was hot.
Alright, I gotta let my cream cool down. Because it did reach boiling point and I don't want it boiling. So I'm going to actually turn it off because by the time the potatoes are ready, they should be boiled. I'm going to put a lid on the potatoes though. It doesn't say to, but I'm going to. Because I feel like a heathen without. Alright, so now is the waiting game. We're at 31 minutes, so I'd say the baked potatoes have about 30 minutes left. Man, it's going to take a minute. Let's go ahead and set up apples. The apples are the other page. If I'm going too fast, tell me to slow down, and I will.
Slow down.
Alright, so the recipe, again, we doubled the recipe, so we're doing 2 pounds. Half cup of apple cider, a half a cinnamon stick, and 1 1/4 ounce of granulated sugar, 3/4 of a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. We're not doing cinnamon because we don't have cinnamon. Absolutely not. I need it. You heard me say apple cider, and now you want it.
No, I said I got the apple cider.
Oh, okay. I need 1 cup of apple cider. Go ahead and measure it. My little sous chef. A brand new one. Yeah.
I barely see glass.
Alright, I'm going to get the scale because 1 1/4 ounce, I swear they do that on purpose to make us have to work in school. If you're using a digital scale, don't forget to put whatever instrument you're using to hold the product in it and tare the scale to the weight. That way you get more of an accurate reading. And it's what? 1 1/4 ounce. So I'm going to be doing 2 1/2 ounces of sugar. Good. Level surface. Nope, you just leave it on there. If you need to add, you just get your apple cider and add it till it's at the 1 cup. Blair, what are you talking about? 1 cup.
You said half.
I said 1. Because I doubled the recipe. Brand new sugar. You wouldn't believe how much sugar I have.
There you go. It's
2.5 ounces.
there you go. Is that one cup?
2.5. Nice. Alright. These little storage containers. I ain't no fancy chef. Actually, the most fancy thing I have is my digital scale, which I got from Amazon. Okay.
There still is.
Stop. Clean up. Please.
My pleasure, man.
Thanks.
Man.
Sorry, it's starting to get a little starchy from the potatoes. Just have to wipe it off because I can't look at it. It's a really nice, fancy chef knife. Ones that are shaped like a lemon because it's just cute. And they do have them that aren't shaped like a lemon. Teaspoon.
Anything else?
No, there.
I'm sad now. Taking my tea.
So these measure spoons. This is a half a teaspoon, so I'm going to do 1.5 of these because that's 3/4. And that is done. I may have broken the lid so it doesn't quite fit back in. Alright, peel core, add medium saucepan, add the apple cider and cinnamon stick. Wow.
I'm still gonna stand here and just
Alright, so I wasn't sure how much 2 pounds was going to get, so I took this guy out just in case. Because this is generally like my apples. Except I fill it up. But we didn't need that. This is hot. Wow, that was hot. Alright.
Get some water, cool it down.
Nope. Get that going. Peel core, quarter the apples. Quarter the apples. We diced them. Simmer, cover, cook until tender, about 10 minutes. Add sugar, lemon juice, simmer for another 10 minutes. Press the apples through a food mill. I like them chunky, thanks.
Chunky. They got some chunky.
Alright, and I need the apples. Huh?
What's in there?
Lemon juice.
Ugh.
Sorry about all the dishes, too.
Never. It's life.
Don't stop. I'm sure they've all seen it by now.
No, I'm doing this so they can see it.
Alright, remember, clean as you go. Work smarter, not harder. Be surprised how many people don't clean as they go. It's nuts. Alright, so these were not needed.
Yay!
This can go back in the fridge.
Yes, ma'am.
This is for
You tasted
definitely not uniform. Alright, now I'm going to put the potatoes in the pot. I'll put them in first. Place in the saucepan, add apple cider. You taking a picture?
Yeah.
You want me to just send you mine? That works. Hurry up.
I like it. I got
Yes, you can.
I wonder if I can play Walking Dead.
Since when do you play Walking Dead? Like I said, since when do you play The Walking Dead? We haven't before, so this is going to be interesting. If you do multiple recipes, get ready for a bunch of dishes, because boy, oh boy. Alright, so we got the sugar, the lemon juice ready for when the apples are done. We have about 20 minutes left on the baked potatoes. By then, the mashed potatoes should be soft enough to. What's that? They should be soft enough to go ahead and add the heavy cream and the butter to. Well, after I strain them. But I'm not gonna run them through. I don't have a chinois, but I have a metal mesh. Oh, there it is. That everything in here is set up. My cabinet is a trap. Metal mesh. This is what I'm going to run it through, and then to get it as fine as what this will allow us to get it. So, small steps. Typically, while you are waiting for your food, this is the time for cleanup. But I'm not going to do cleanup with the stream going because the sink is just way too loud. You eating good tonight, Boo Boo? Ba-dink. What's that? Oh, babe. Thanks. Thanks for the bits, love. What, add more salt? Ow. Chris! I'm muted. Thanks for the bits, babe. It's a waiting game. Unfortunately. Down to the wait. Is this stream even coming through clear on Facebook? I can't open it, otherwise OBS will freeze up. I tried, but my laptop can only do so much. I already break a cardinal? Whatever. I break a bird rule by using my laptop. It's okay? Oh, Achilles is watching me on Facebook? Aw. Look at you guys. Is Achilles learning anything? Does he now know how to make something other than ramen? Achilles? What? Achilles, get out of the freezer section. Come on, dude. Look, it's simple. Baked potato, mashed potatoes. But you know what? That's like the cornerstone of a meal.
That's the easiest part.
And it's the tastiest because let's face it, Spuds for life. Best. Don't mind me looking over here. I should be looking over here. I'm looking into your soul. Keep an eye on the time and the food.
Like if she opens up Facebook, that like OBS just credits.
Yeah. If he was listening to the stream, he would have heard me say that. Welcome to the stream. We're just waiting on everything.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'm the only one watching her on like Twitch or people are.
Yeah, I can't even open Twitch on my thing. I gotta go off of OBS. For some reason, OBS is running super high CPU with nothing else open. And the minute I touch anything else, gone. Rip. Alright, if you guys are just now joining us.
CPU shorting out though? Because if your CPU is running high,
It doesn't run high for anything else. I can have my Paint program open, I can have Twitch itself open, I can have both internet files open and nothing. Everything is fine. But the minute OBS goes up, it goes up to 80 CPU. Yeah, 80%, it skyrockets. Like hardcore. Yeah, I don't understand.
so I'll be mad. Like, I found a way to build a budgeted PC, a streaming and gaming, yeah, on a budget. So you find all the parts you need on like Amazon or whatever it is, and you do it by ZipPay, and ZipPay you can go any depending on like your credit score and shit, you can go over 3K and buy over 3K one, and it's not yet like being determined if I can get the 3K or more, but if I can't, I'll just like chop it down to like 2. But I found a budgeted PC system that is just over a K.
Well,
But yeah, it's got a water cooled CPU, GPU, whatever. And everything else is sort of
high enough. Just keeping everything going. Alright.
then you'll need
Let me open it.
capture card, a mic that doesn't bring in background sound, and also a webcam that does 720 to 1080 FPS. Yeah.
Sorry, my lip itched. Terrible. Just watching myself gnaw at my lip. Horrible.
My face hasn't been shown at all.
No. Alright. And we're boiling again. Simmer. Oh, it says the cover.
That's
Nah.
nothing.
Alright. Let's turn you down. There we go. Alright, so I turned it down because it was starting to kind of boil, but we only want it to simmer. The baked potato has about 10 more minutes, and These guys probably have about 5-ish. Still waiting on the mashed potato water to boil. That's gonna take a while. I added the salt already. Thinking about making fruit salad. And rice pilaf. Because I also have to make those for class. I could do those tomorrow, though. If you guys slapped a bad sticker. What's the bad sticker? I didn't see it. You got quiet.
Still here.
You got quiet.
Yeah, I'm muting myself.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go to the living room and grab my Gatorade. I'm thirsty. It's hot in here.
Yeah, I got like freaking message where I got like in Facebook. So like I'm getting like 3. Yeah. So I'm like got fucking 3.
Remember, sugar is getting old. Last thing we want is mold in here.
Yeah.
Alright. Dinner should be about ready too. Ready? Smell it, Lear? Do you smell it? Can you smell what your mom is cooking?
It smells bad.
Young one, you know you're only like a centimeter away. Smack the crap out of you. Telling me my roast smells bad. It's not ready.
No.
Yep.
It's not ready.
No. It's not soft. It's not peeling apart. Alright, we got some bubbles going. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so bring to a simmer, cover and cook until the apples are tender. Add sugar and lemon juice. Simmer for another 10 minutes. So I'm going to let it go for another minute or two, and then I'm going to add the sugar. Get chunky. Achilles!
Wait, there was a cloth.
Welcome!
What's wrong with it?
Blip.
It's like, it has bubbles from when it came out.
Yeah, that's fine. Just go ahead and
bubbles, that's why it feels
wipe it down. Thanks for the bits, guys.
really bad.
Whoa, neighbor's going off.
Not again.
Alright. Stir it again. It's looking so good. What's that sound? MVP. It's a lot of noise for that sticker. I don't even get to see it. That's sad. Let me see if I go into Twitch. Oof. Ready for some lag.
Get ready for the black.
Where do you guys see these stickers? Because I don't see them popping up. Welcome to the stream.
Pinky purple heart.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to stream.
If you push the heart, does it put hearts on the screen for you?
No.
It's supposed to. Okay, so push the purple heart.
And then go down to stickers.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't have any bits. Yeah, I suck.
Yeah, all these ones cost like 10 bits.
Oh, Achilles. Hey, someone did a heart. I see it blinking. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's got Achilles off to the side. Oh, he did 10 hearts. Oh, Achilles. Thanks. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool that it puts your face on the stream. Oh, I'm so glad the stuff works. That's exciting. I was worried it didn't pull over when I had to reset OBS. Alright, now I'm going to add the sugar and the lemon juice. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't double up my lemon juice. Yes, I did.
The only thing I hate doing is like freaking.
No, I didn't.
It doesn't have like all the things.
Okay, I'm eyeing that one up because I forgot I doubled my recipe. So it's supposed to be 3/4,
So I can give some to you. So
which would made 1.5 teaspoons. I don't think I did that. It didn't seem like enough to me. So
yeah, I just thought like 10.
lemon and sugar. Now we stir it in and let it simmer for another 10 minutes. And this is the applesauce for those just joining us. I'm going to go with the lid on this one. Whoops, sorry, I'm so loud. Apologies. There we go. Mix match potteries. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so 7. So it is time to take these baked potatoes out. Got my fork to test it. So, kind of nervous because it's on a iron skillet. It's gonna be hot. The potatoes are screaming. I don't know if that's a good sound. It is if it's a lobster, because that means they're going. Crust is crusty, but the potatoes eating my fork, so the baked potatoes are done. The hot. Drops the potato, melts the computer. Alright, so this is the finished. I almost did it. Baked potato. Salty. Delicious. Alright. And it's good. Like, it's completely cooked through. So, that is set to go. Once you get to this point, cut it open. Add your innards. Aw, Achilles, thanks for the sub. And maybe some bacon and cheese. I know some people use sour cream, chives, you know, the whole shebang. That's not
No, you have to.
my area. So,
Yeah. So
that's what you choose. By all means, make yourself happy because this is a meal for you.
And each one is like $10.
Alright, so we're just waiting on the mashed potatoes to boil. Once that boils, then I'll test the potatoes to see if they're ready. And then when they're ready, I'll strain them. And then add the heavy cream and the butter. And run them through my makeshift chinois. It's actually just a strainer. But I'm supposed to use a chinois, which is a really, really ultra fine mesh. And this is a nice mesh. It's not bad. It's just not as fine as I should be using. But I'm a home cook, not a professional chef with an amazing kitchen that's hundreds of thousands of dollars with all the stuff you're supposed to have to do all these things. I'm in a kitchen at home. Like all of you would be too. Unless you have access to a high industrial sized kitchen, then by all means use your confectioner's oven to cook your potatoes at 400 degrees instead of 425 like us peasants. It is hot in here. I'm going to crack the door. Something that a fancy place wouldn't have to do because they've got ventilation everywhere. Yes, I have my dog tied to my oven. So she can't run. Anybody have any questions? Facebook is going to kill me. Feel that breeze. All right. I wonder how I can get to like the chat only on Facebook. No. No. Girl. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I gotta let the dog go in. How to make mashed potatoes with Achilles cooked potatoes and throw them in a wood. Wow, what? Cook potatoes and throw them in a wood chipper. Achilles, do you really not know how to cook mashed potatoes? Welcome to the stream, guys. I can send you this recipe. I mean, I've got the ingredients up there and it's pretty simple. You boil the potatoes. Okay. A little worried, a little worried. I mean, you do like your frozen hot dogs, so never tell. I've got these cooking. I've got a roast in the crock pot. Okay, baby, it's done. Come get your baked potato. There's no sour cream. Oh, you screenshot? Okay. They're right here. Like you can't do. Do you want your blue plate or you want a fancy plate?
Me blue plate.
Okay. By all means, go for it. Thanks for the sub. Holy crap, through October. That's a long time.
Taking this one.
Careful, because it's cooked. Let's go ahead. Yep. And then I'm going to take a picture. Are you happy? All right, there you go. There is your baked potato. Mashed potatoes should be done soon. That applesauce. That's okay.
No, it's not okay.
That's okay.
That's a
It was a
dish.
fork. It wasn't a knife.
That's another dish.
That's okay.
Could have been a knife, but it wasn't.
That is another dish. You're right, boo. You don't want nothing for your potato?
I do.
Well, come get it.
You can come and get it.
Okay. There's cheese in the fridge. Wow. You can get butter. We have butter. Not this butter, because I need this for the mashed potatoes. It's hot. It's obviously still steaming.
I know.
No, child. I can't with you. I'm about to start this fruit salad since I'm stuck here waiting. The fruit salad's really easy. Oof. My computer's about to die. Rip.
Already?
Yeah, it's got 22% remaining. Trash. No, it's running a lot of stuff. It's got the internet up, lagging everything. It's got OBS going. It's got you flossing behind me.
I'm not flossing now.
I don't have any cutting boards.
Why don't you wait one?
Oh, it's in the sink.
Use the plate.
I could, but that's not very professional.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter.
It does for my school.
It doesn't matter.
Holy crap, babe. 1,000.
Yeah.
Whoa. Don't spend all your money in one place. Trust me. There's
Spend
better
it
people to spend it on. Not me. I'm gonna grab some lemon juice. We used up. Oh, I still have apples. Did you already eat those oranges today, Lyra?
Yeah. You needed them?
I was gonna use them, yes.
Nope.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just wing it. So far we got a lot of red stuff. I don't have much fruits. Dang it, I knew I should have grabbed those bananas. Well, our fruit salad's going to be pretty boring. It's just going to be strawberry. How about grapes? Ooh, he wanted red. Well, I got green. Where's the grapes?
Down by the milk.
Why all the way down? Oh, yeah, you hid them. Alright. So I'm going to, prepare a fruit salad since we're stuck waiting. Well, I'm stuck waiting. You guys are free to go. By all means, you can run. Alright, my fruit salad is definitely different from the recipe. I have to make a simple syrup. Mint leaves. Make balls. Well, we don't have scoops. Brush the grill with oil. Grill both sides of the pineapple rings. Cool and cut into medium dice. No, thank you. Add simple syrup to glaze the fruit. Gently mix the fruit to evenly distribute. Hey, GG. Wow, that's hard. Alright. So, yeah, the stimulus check is the only reason I was able to get the ingredients for most of my culinary recipes that are due, and I kind of went a little overboard. Well, to me it's overboard, but I had to get stuff for my baking class, my pastry. Because last week when we baked, we went through whatever. We went through. Can you stop notifying me of stuff? Sorry, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna nom on some grapes. We went through 5 pounds of sugar and flour. So I don't even know what I need for these recipes for this week. Where is it? Oh, wrong class. Is this it? No, that's my grades. Yeah, 500. Nope, 500 is my culinary. So, courses, because I'm not quite sure. I've never made the stuff that they want us to make for the pastry class. Hey, we're finally boiling. Let me see. Of course, it's not going to take me right where I need to go. Dang it. Sorry if there's some lag. Alright, I gotta make custards. Who am I making? Where is it? Here it is. Requirements. The two things I have to make this weekend is anglaise and creme brulee. So if y'all want to watch that, by all means, let me know, and then I'll stream whatever that painful process is going to be. I'll do it on my terms. I have a classmate coming over, so he can use the kitchen, but I will do my own at a different time. That way we're not fighting over one oven and whatever we need. Because like I said, I don't know what you need for the anglaise or the creme brulee. I haven't even looked at the recipe, but I bought like a whole bunch of sugar and flour just in case. Alright, so we are finally boiling on the potatoes. I'm going to check the applesauce. Looking good. It's just looking like boiled potatoes. Boiled apples. Definitely going to take longer than 10 minutes like the recipe that they gave me projected. Wow. Thanks for the bits. That's a lot. Y'all need to slow down. In the meantime, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and start this fruit salad because why not? I need to find some apples though. How is it? Is it good? Okay. Alright. I'm just making sure. I'm going to make some fruit salad, boo. Yay! Alright. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We finished the baked potato, which is relatively simple. You just rub the potato down in oil and then salt it up and stick it in the oven for 425 degrees for an hour. Waiting on the applesauce to become applesauce and not apples in cider. And the mashed potatoes just started to boil. Yes. I mean, if you were here, I'd definitely let you have some fruit salad because I have plenty to make enough for a lot of people. Kind of. I mean, as long as you like strawberries, apples, raspberries, and grapes. I had oranges earlier, but the baby ate them. So, and I don't do canned fruit. That's nasty. I'm going to check on the potatoes in a little bit. I will mute myself. I'm not sure where my volume is coming from, though. So I might be stuck with sound.
On Messenger, my love.
What?
Meet yourself on Messenger.
Why? I was going to do dishes. I was going to, spare everybody in the stream hearing the water run.
Oh, okay.
Because it's kind of loud. I mean, the sink's like beep, right here, and we kind of filled it up, and I need the stuff. Alright, so I'm going to move this and start the dishes real quick. Apologies for the sound, because I'm not sure where my sound is coming from. Heavy cream, unsalted butter. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna get my cute little Halloween. I love Halloween. So I'm gonna use this. Usually I would use my little strain thingy. But this works. It's gonna get loud. I am so sorry, guys. This is the behind the scenes you don't get to see out of an actual baking show. The cleanup. Check my computer percent. I might have to grab my charger. I mean, the potatoes are done, so this is touchable now. Doo-doo. I hear you. All the batteries are dying. Alright, I'm still gonna wash this real quick because I can't with a messy kitchen. Alright, bear with the sound, guys. Again, apologies. If it gets too loud, please let me know. I'll try to keep it quiet. So I get to watch my OCD with dishwashing. I'm that person that needs an empty sink to start. I needed the peelers and the cutting boards really though. Oh crap. Something's down there. Great. It was a night. Where is it? There you are. There. Got it. I'm just going to make all this noise because I said I was going to try to be quiet. Not how it goes. Not that much. It just looks like a lot of dishes in my mind. Trying to justify it. With dinner comes dishes, with prep. Always dishes with prep. Achilles, what's your favorite food? Actually, everybody in chat, what's your favorite food? While we're waiting, might as well keep a conversation going, right? Battery is low. I'm gonna grab my battery. I have no idea what I am. Alright. Let's just keep making everything fall down. Everything's reflecting my life. It's a mess. But, boom. We have, yeah, I figured. You like spaghetti? Your spaghetti. Alright. So what's so different from yours to everybody else's? Or like the generic spaghetti? What makes yours yours? In case anybody happened to see that, I was washing a butter container. Loads of meat, soup, and so. You put summer sausage in your spaghetti? You fresh garlic. See, I've got garlic in the fridge. It's minced. Because I buy it already cut up. I don't like garlic. I don't like that it sticks to you. So when you cut up your own garlic and you mince it, it just glues to your hands for days. You smell like garlic. I can't. But summer sausage? Like the Pepperidge Farm summer sausage? I've never heard of anybody using summer sausage in their spaghetti. Like, I use sage if I feel like I want something that has a little flavoring to it. Or I'll buy the Italian sausage from the Amish market. The Amish market has both of those. Because I'll buy a pound of the sage sausage and I'll buy a pound of the Italian sausage because their sausages are really freaking bomb. Alright, this is doing its thing. I'm going to strain the potatoes now. In my dollar strainer because we're at home. Now, real question. Do you pour it in or do you use this to strain? Oh. Okay, my heavy cream a little warm again. Since I turned it down, well, off. Now I just made 2 more dishes. Yes. So excited. But I'll add the butter in. It's so hot, the butter melted. Hey, boss. How you doing? We are cooking today. Well, for now. How's life treating you? My phone is 6%. I'm putting that into the living room. I'll be back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Just watching for bubbles. Been good. Good. I'm good. Not bad. Like, welcome to stream, guys. Like, alive enough to, you know, invite everybody to the kitchen while I do some homework. It's supposed to be coursework, but it's like a recipe a day versus just sitting in the classroom for 3 hours cooking. But I figured since everybody's on Coronication, some people could learn how to cook, and these are simple things to do. Except for my chef's take on mashed potatoes. That's kind of different for me, because we don't ever use heavy cream. Letting it get hot before I mix it up. And then I gotta put it through the colander. Make it nice and creamy. It's quiet. It's weird streaming and not playing games. I'm used to listening to like all the sounds, and I've just got the neighbor's heater going on, the food cooking, fun stuff. That, and I'm about to make some fruit salad. All the food today. All my cubed butter is completely melted, and I'm really sad. I think that was the longest prep, cubing the butter. The recipes that I do have showing in the background are single, so definitely if you guys are going to be making these, modify them according to how many people you're going to have. We doubled the recipe because it's just 2 people. And it's easy. I mean, all the measurements are already out there. Trying to think of an easy way for you to figure out the 1 1/4 ounce sugar without a scale. What is it? A tablespoon is 2 ounces, so you would do a little less than a tablespoon. That's wrong. I think that's supposed to be a liquid. Yeah, a tablespoon is 1/2 ounce. So you would do 4 tablespoons for 2 ounces. That's the correct measurement. So 1/2 ounce for a tablespoon. So if you don't have a scale, that's one way to measure your ingredients. Like my professors say, if you ever get stuck on an island and you have a container of sugar and a teaspoon, then you'll know how to make any recipe. And it's true. I mean, it's 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon, and a tablespoon is 1/2 ounce. So it all adds up. There's 8 ounces in a cup. Da 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 da, going on and on and on. Fun stuff when you do math or cooking. Cream is done. Bear with me, I have to get a picture of it for my teacher. Larry, you silly. Alright. Now it doesn't say what to mix it with. Look at it tomorrow. Ah. Well, so I kind of maybe have messed up, but that's okay. It's all gonna turn out just fine. It's just a this is gonna suck. So I was supposed to pass the potatoes through the colander first, or the chinois. Yeah. And then add. So I messed up. My bad. So now what I'm doing, instead of passing the potatoes through the strainer to break them down, I'm using a fork and I'm breaking them down hardcore this way. It's a longer process, but it's doable. It's punishment for messing up, really. I mean, it's still going to have about the same outcome. It's just not going to be as creamy. Would be nice if you have one of those presses that you can use for potatoes. That would make things go quick. This works just the same. I mean, it's still a process of smushing it down to little bitty pieces. And I don't know about you guys, but I like my potatoes to be a little chunky. I don't like everything super creamy. No, I guess it's a texture thing. In my mind, it's like someone already chewed my food. I can't. Sad thing is I could be using a regular mixer and my professor wouldn't even know the difference. It's not like he knows I'm sitting here torturing myself using a fork. To break down all these chunks. That's about as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to add the salt and the pepper. And then show. Now it's to taste, so don't over salt. I'm using sea salt, so right there, sea salt's already kind of stronger than regular salt. Yeah, because the recipe called for regular salt. I'm putting like 4 dashes. And then however many clicks I feel like. I like to be able to see my pepper, so I have it on 2. I'll mix it, taste it, and adjust it as I need. I don't need the fork anymore. Alright, I should have kept the fork. I still got it. It's gonna be hot. Actually bring it. Alright. So, without getting it all over the place, here's the final result of the mashed potatoes. They're still hot if you couldn't tell. And it's pretty good with the cream. Generally, we've always used milk. So using the cream was a new thing. Now we're just waiting on the applesauce. Alright, this is done now. Alright. Remove the cinnamon stick, press the apples through food mill, and chill completely. Alright. Well, this is going to be my makeshift food mill. I'm going to grab a bowl. I'm going to use my smaller bowl. We don't need such a big bowl. Put that there. And then I'm going to grab a little scraper. So I'm using this. It's silicone, so it's going to get in there pretty good. I don't have to work too hard. And this is a different way than I make my applesauce. This is going to be kind of neat to see how this one turns out. Just going to kind of try to break some of this down. even need to press it through. Like, the excess liquids just needs to drain for sure. Which is all right here. It's all that apple cider. Which I'm sure if someone wants to, they can drink their hot cider. I'll pass. But other than that, like, let me get a picture of it before because I just smoothed it out. Alright, and this, I guess that's not going to work, is the applesauce. Whatever from it. I can't really hold this one up too much without it spilling out. Actually, I can take you guys off. Oh, that's my life. It's okay. That's fine. That was on purpose. Alright, so let's turn you right side up. Yep, there we go. This is the applesauce, guys. Not too bad. Yep, there it is without me blocking the light like a heathen. Not as smooth as I'm sure the professor would like, but you know, that's preference, I guess. I like mine a little chunky. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. I am going to go ahead and chill all my stuff and finish cleaning up the kitchen. If you want to, definitely follow us and subscribe. There will be more videos in the future. As always, thanks for coming out. I always appreciate